It is 60 AD. The Romans have conquered Britain and collect a harsh tribute. When a queen named Boadicea inherits the leadership of Britain, the Romans are offended that they must deal with a female ruler. They march into town, flog Boadicea, and proclaim the entire kingdom theirs. Boadicea seethes for revenge, and her rebellious exploits made her a revered heroine. We must remove the Romans from the lands of Britain. Lead Boadicea back to the city. You must select a unit before you can give it orders. Move the mouse over Boadicea and left-click to select her. Well done. You can be sure you have the right unit by looking at the name of the unit you've selected in the lower right panel. Now you can give Boadicea orders. The actions a selected unit can perform are found in the lower left panel. We can use the Move button to start Boadicea on her way back to her village. Click the Move button in the bottom left. Now left-click the flag to have Boadicea move there. Good job. We know our next destination is above us, but out of our current view. We want to move our view up a little to see that area of the map. Good. Now we can see our next destination on the other side of some unexplored territory. Unexplored territory is represented by dark areas on the map. Moving units through the dark area explores the map. Select the Move button again. Now left-click the flag on the other side of the unexplored area. Good. We're getting closer to home. We need to find Brighton on the map. We can make our search easier by zooming out our view. Zoom out by rolling the mouse wheel backwards. Now we have a better view to search for Brighton. Brighton is above us and a little to the right. We located Brighton. Our army is waiting to be led into battle. Move Boadicea to the flag outside her village. Use the Move button to direct her again, or you can right-click the flag as a shortcut. Good work. You've successfully guided Boadicea back to her village where she has rejoined her army. Now we must find our hated foe. Scroll to the bottom right to find the Roman camp. Excellent. You found the Roman camp. Now let's take a closer look at their defenses. Move the mouse over anything in the game to view help text. Now move your mouse over the Roman barracks. Notice the help text in the lower left. It says this building is used to produce troops. We'd better destroy it quickly. Excellent. Now you know a lot about the Roman position. Let's get our units organized and attack. You can select your whole army at once with a drag box. Hold the mouse near your units, left-click, then drag the mouse to create a box around all your troops. Good work. You successfully selected all of your troops. Now send your troops towards the Roman position. If they stop close to an enemy building or unit, they'll attack automatically. So right-click to move your troops near the Roman camp. The attack is begun. To attack specific targets, select the attacking unit and right-click on an enemy. If you want a better view of the action, you can zoom in by rolling the mouse wheel forward or pressing the page down key multiple times. As the fight progresses, units and buildings take damage. The green health bar above selected units and buildings shows full strength. As they are hit by the enemy, this bar shrinks and becomes yellow, and then red. When the health bar is all gone, the unit or building is destroyed. Congratulations! You've leveled the Roman camp. But it won't be long before they return with reinforcements. We'd best be ready. The vile Romans have launched a sneak attack against Brighton. We must go to her aid. Congratulations, you've fended off the evil Romans. 800 years after Boadicea rebelled against the Romans, Britain is savaged by repeated Viking attacks. Alfred, King of Wessex, has been paying tribute to stave off the raiders. But in 878, the Vikings prepare for conquest. After a defeat, Alfred retreats to rebuild his forces and drive the Vikings away. Alfred suffers a stinging defeat when the Vikings attack Ethandun. The Norsemen loot the town, and Alfred is driven back to his stronghold at Carlisle. Alfred must rebuild his forces and attempt to retake Ethandun. The Vikings now control Ethandun. Before we can rally the nation, we must retake that city. Our first goal is to scout the Viking position and find a route for our attack. We need to keep watch on the Viking preparations and defenses. A lookout is needed as close to the Vikings as possible. This is a good spot for the lookout, close enough to see what's happening, but not so close that they'll notice it and attack. Now we'll learn how to construct new buildings. The actions a selected citizen can perform are found in the lower left panel. Click the Build Military button to access a menu of building choices, one of which is the lookout. Select the highlighted Build Lookout button. Select a location for your lookout by clicking near the target marker. Your citizen will begin construction. Good. Now your citizen will move to that site and begin construction. At the beginning of construction, a progress bar appears showing how long it will take to complete the building. Now we can see what's going on near the Viking position. It's time to build an army. To retake Ethandun, we'll need troops, so we must build a barracks. The more citizens working on a building, the faster it will be completed, so let's order several citizens to build a barracks. First, select your citizens using a drag box. When you give an order to a group, everyone in the group will perform that order. Order the citizens to build military. Now select the Build Barracks button, then left-click to place the barracks near the target marker. Success! Now you have a barracks where you can start mustering troops. Select your barracks. Good. With the barracks selected, a menu of units appears in the bottom left corner of the screen. For now, we're interested in the first button, Create Javelineer. Click the Create Javelineer button. Good. You have ordered the barracks to create one Javelineer unit. The progress bar in the bottom right of the screen shows how long it will take to complete the Javelineers. Notice that the Javelineer unit is made up of 3 individuals. All of your foot units consist of 3 figures. We have a barracks to train foot units. Now we need to construct a siege factory to build catapults for the attack. Select your citizens. Now select Build Military in the lower left, then Build Siege Factory. Choose a location near your city you think will be good to place the factory. Excellent. Your citizens are now constructing a siege factory where you can build weapons that heavily damage buildings. Success! Now let's build some siege units. First, select the siege factory. Good. Now click the catapult button. While we wait for the first catapult, we can click the catapult button again to add another catapult. Good. Now the second catapult will be built after the first one is completed. Catapult construction takes some time, so let's build some more foot units while we wait. Select your barracks. Good. To create a force large enough for the attack, we need to build 2 more javelineers, 2 phalanxes, and 3 long bowmen at the barracks. Remember that clicking on multiple units adds those units to the queue. Now you've rallied a great English army. Let's start planning our attack to retake Athandon. We're going to need to look at Athandon again. Instead of scrolling over there, let's learn to use the mini-map to change our view around the world. The mini-map is at the bottom center of the screen. It shows a zoomed-out view of the entire world. If you look at the mini-map, your troops are shown on the left in red, and the Vikings are on the right in blue. Left-clicking the mini-map will change your view. Left, good. We can use the mini-map to quickly scout out areas before we attack. Now click on the mini-map near Carlisle to good. We've learned how to change our view of the world quickly by using the mini-map. Now let's get our army ready to attack. Use the left-click drag box to select all your units near Carlisle. Move your troops to attack by right-clicking near Athandon. You can also select a destination using the mini-map. You've defeated all the Viking troops. Now select your units and right-click Athandon to retake the city. You've defeated the Vikings and recaptured Athandon. Excellent work.